To hear. This is a very, very special thing that we're talking about this morning. The first annual Kai Paul Hrabovsky Memorial 3-on-3 basketball tournament is coming on Saturday, May the 20th to the Homer Center Schools. And you, of course, Kai's father. And, boy, what a fitting memorial to Kai, huh? A basketball tournament. He probably couldn't find a better application than something like this.
Well, absolutely. We knew in the initial weeks and months following Kai's death that, number one, something good had to come from this tragedy, and we wanted to memorialize Kai in a way that he would have chosen, and that would benefit his peers and his community. So going with a 3-on-3 basketball tournament was an instant idea and an obvious choice.
Yeah, he's a young man that just absolutely loved basketball. Now, you're doing this in both elementary and senior divisions, right?
We are. We have separate men's and women's brackets, and we have divided ages into 4th through 6th grade, 7th through 9th, 10th through 12th grade, and then an 18 and over adult bracket as well. Okay,
and so you have to use both schools, don't you?
Well, pretty much. We definitely should fill the space.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be on May the 20th. I know that you would love to have some sponsors come on board. That would always be helpful to offset some of the expenses of an event such as this.
Absolutely. We've already had great response there. We have several sponsors already lined up, Renda being one of them. Shout out to Glenn Bush Ford, and also to First Commonwealth Bank for really stepping up to the plate and coming in at an MVP level to take care of us in helping us offset that expense.
Yeah, and so the expense is one aspect of this, but you need teams. And so we need to get the word out to the ball clubs, the ball players, to form up teams. How many people? It's a 3-on-3 tournament, obviously 3 people playing at a time, but how many people can be on a team?
Well, the way we set it up was to have a minimum of 3-person team with the option to have a substitute, so up to 4 people per team. And it's a $40 entry fee, so very affordable, and there is a cash prize and an award for the winning team of each bracket.
Mm-hmm. And it can be anybody that fits into any of those age brackets, and obviously that covers most of them. So if somebody wants to get together a team, and they can be from anywhere, what need they to do?
Well, we have a website set up. It's kaislegacy.org. That's KAIS legacy.org. And on that website, we have our upcoming events section, which lists the Memorial 3-on-3 tournament coming up on the 20th. And right below the announcement of it, there is our downloadable forms for registration forms, for hanging flyers, for corporate sponsorship, for anything that might come into play here.
Dan Hrabovsky is on the telephone with us this morning. The first annual Kai Paul Hrabovsky Memorial 3-on-3 basketball tournament will be taking place on Saturday, May the 20th at the Homer Center Schools. You heard Dan say that there will be different grade levels and age levels, separate men's and women's brackets, 4th through 6th grade, 7th through 9th grade, 10th through 12th grade, and then 18 and over. So adults can take part in this as well. And we should mention the cause, the benefits, the proceeds will benefit the Kai Paul Hrabovsky Memorial Scholarship, administered by the Community Foundation of the Alleghenies. What is the scholarship going to do?
Well, the scholarship is designed to benefit Homer Center graduates for many years to come. We wanted to make sure that we promoted the qualities that we love the most about Kai in upcoming generations. So the very first thing that we started looking at whenever so many supported us monetarily was to set up a scholarship to carry his name forward. We very much believe that as long as his name is spoken and his story is told, that he still walks among us. So
it's absolutely a wonderful, wonderful cause, and all of the proceeds from this will fund the Kai Paul Hrabovsky Memorial Scholarship Fund. Again, it is on May the 20th. Starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and runs all the way through 5 p.m. Are the officials going to be a part of this, or are they going to be self-officiated?
Well, it's primarily going to be call your own fouls. However, we are in process of lining up people to serve as in quotes refs to help with certain disputes and just kind of keep everything flowing ahead and keep the time and the score proper. Another area that we are looking for some assistance is there in volunteers that might be able to help out in refereeing and maintaining order with the tournament.
Yeah, and being 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., I assume there will be concessions as well?
Well, I have an inside scoop on the concessions menu, and let me tell you, it is a little bit overwhelming. So definitely come hungry if anybody, if this goes away, it's looking like so far in concessions we're going to have a huge bake sale. We have, I think, 4 or 5 different hot food sections. It's going to be quite an event from that side of things as well.
Wow, big doings at the Homer Dome and beyond.
You betcha.
Well, Dan, thanks so much for coming on the air and sharing with us this information. The first annual Kai Paul Hrabovsky Memorial 3-on-3 tournament is going to be happening May the 20th at the Homer Center Schools, and we wish you the best of success with this. And let's go. Sponsors, if you want to get on board, you just need to go to that website. Give it again, Dan.
It's kaislegacy.org. That's KAIS legacy.org, and if you're looking for upcoming events such as the tournament, that is under the upcoming events tab.
Yeah, and you'll find the registration form for your team there as well. Anybody needs information, they can get in touch with you, I assume, and others?
Yes, you can get a hold of any of the three of us. Right again, on that website, there is a link to email. Also, we're all very available in the community. You can get a hold of myself. You can get a hold of Jennifer Ponish. She is Kai's mother, and or my wife, Elaine Hrabovsky, Kai's stepmother. So there's several links to be able to email us directly if you go right onto the Kai's Legacy website.
There it is, kaislegacy.org. Thanks, Dan. Have a wonderful day today.
Thank you very much. Sure do appreciate it.
All right. Bye now. There he is, Dan Hrabovsky. The first annual Kai Paul Hrabovsky Memorial 3-on-3 tournament is going to be taking place May the 20th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Homer Center Schools. It's a tremendous cause. Please do get your team ready to play. It doesn't matter what school you come from, what area you are from, and as you heard from the description of the age ranges, what age you are. The divisions for boys, girls, men, and women, 4th through 6th grade, 7th through 9th grade, 10th through 12th, and 18 and over, which means you don't have to be a student any longer in order to take part in the Kai Paul Hrabovsky Memorial 3-on-3 tournament.